Welcome to our Police Service Award Ceremony, and I want to give special welcome to all the officers' families and friends and spouses. I also like to recognize and welcome our city dignitaries who were gracious enough to come today. In the audience, we have Councilman Kerry Bass from District G and Thomas Shanebine from District H. There you are, both of y'all. Thank you all for coming. Appreciate it very much. You know, a police chief recognizing and presenting police services awards is probably one of my favorite things to do as the chief. You know, the chief has a lot of responsibilities, and not all of them are good. So, but this is a good one of the good ones. It's the department's way and my opportunity to honor and recognize an officer's excellent contribution to our organization, law enforcement, and the city of Pasadena. An award is not only a great prestige or a mark of excellence, but it's also a tremendous boost for someone to strive and excel higher, to aim for, and even strive to be bigger and better accomplishments in life. It's the ultimate token of recognition for the purest of talents and the highest of achievements. The Pasadena Police Department has long held a tradition of good police work, and it's performed every day by many of our officers. And the officers who are being recognized today have especially caught the attention of their peers, their supervisors, and myself. The awards which are being awarded today are Outstanding Performance Award and the Community Impact Award, which are the Community Impact Award is a new award that we started. But let me define what the Outstanding Performance Award is and what the Community Impact Award is. The Outstanding Performance Award is to recognize exceptional contributions made by members of the Pasadena Police Department that occurred during the course of their duties, which may require diligence, leadership, commitment to resolve a problem. The nominee should have substantially exceeded in quality and or quantity the performance expectation for the position, objective, and or assignment. The performance of the nominee will have set a standard of excellence and efficiency in relation to the mission of the Pasadena Police Department. The Community Impact Award. The Community Impact Award is designed to honor and recognize members of the Pasadena Police Department for their contributions and volunteer service to improve the quality of life for the citizens of Pasadena. Any member may be nominated for this award when during the course of their duty they identify and resolve a significant quality of life issue for an individual or group of individuals in the city of Pasadena. Actions taken by the nominee to resolve the problem should be self-initiated and not be required as part of their current assignment. And so the recipients of the Outstanding Performance Award are Officers Cody Gassett and Kiren Adams. And let me start off with reading their bio so you know who they are. And you may want to, both of y'all may want to stand up here while I read all this stuff out. The first one, Cody Gassett. Officer Gassett grew up in Dayton, where he attended Dayton High School. He has been with the Pasadena Police Department for 1 year, where he has spent all of his time on evening shift. He has been in the Army Reserves for 5 years and is currently serving. Thank you for your service for that. Officer Kiren Adams. Officer Kiren Adams was born in Houston, Texas on April 19, 1972. He grew up in northwest area of Houston and graduated from Jersey Village High School in 1990. He joined the United States Air Force in November 1991 and was assigned to the Intelligence Division at the National Security Intelligence and possessed a top secret security clearance. Officer Adams' two most rewarding assignments were counter-narcotic and combat search and rescue. After 21 years of dedicated military service, he retired and joined the Pasadena Police Department on October 2013. Officer Adams has been assigned to evening shift patrol after his completion of the FTO program. He's now a field training officer himself. Officer Adams takes great pride in training future officers of the Pasadena Police Department, and he loves what he does for the citizens of Pasadena. And thank you too, for your service, your military service. Thank you. Let me read the letter of accommodation for both these officers. And it starts, on Saturday, February 24th, 2018, following a shooting incident which occurred in the 2000 block of Jenkins, Officer Adams, Gassett, Guidry, Hinojosa, Quintanilla, and Sumter arrived at the scene where the suspect had crashed following a pursuit and fled on foot. These officers, along with their supervisor, Sergeant Johnson, established and maintained the south and west perimeter, coordinating with the Houston Police Department patrol officers. Officers received information that a witness had observed a subject matching the suspect description hiding under a white truck at another location. These officers responded to a new location and located the white truck. They were able to effectively clear the vehicle from a distance, ensuring that any scent left by the suspect was not contaminated by officers searching in the area. By keeping the perimeter secure, officers were able to determine that the suspect had not exited the currently established perimeter. An HPD K-9 unit arrived on the scene and began to track the suspect from the reported white truck. These officers provided security for the tracking HPD K-9 unit, while Sergeant Johnson coordinated with HPD and DPS air assets. These officers continued to search, crossing over several fences and providing effective cover for the searching K-9 unit. Shortly after, HPD Fox helicopter arrived overhead. The suspect was located and taken into custody without incident. The officer's diligent pursuit of the suspect was instrumental in his apprehension. On behalf of myself and my staff, I wish to commend and congratulate Officers Kiren Adams, Cody Gassett, Avi Guitry, Juan Hinojosa, Melvin Quintanilla, and Darren Sumter for being the recipients of the Pasadena Police Department's Outstanding Performance Award. Sincerely, Al Espinoza. You step right here, and we'll give you your awards and your plaque. Here you go. Yeah. Congratulations. Hold on, don't sit down. I'm going to see if you want to say something first. Officer Gassett, why don't you introduce your family, if you have anybody here?
No families here.
Say a few words if you can.
I just want to thank my FTOs for training me so I can actually be able to do this when I was actually in this room. For Uncle himself. So, thank you.
My wife couldn't make it today. She's in Utah. She got recently promoted, so I prefer for her to be over there than to be here. So, but I'd like to thank the evening shift staff, the evening shift supervisors, the lieutenant. I have a great time on evening shift. That's why I keep coming back to evening shift. And I really enjoy what I do. So thank you. Thank you, everybody, for coming out.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys being seated. Thank you. The next recipient of the Outstanding Performance Award is Officer Chris Rock. If you don't mind standing up. Officer Rock is a 31-year-old law enforcement veteran. Officer Rock is a 31-year law enforcement veteran. He began his career in 1987 and after graduating from the University of Houston's Police Academy. Upon his graduation, he worked for 2.5 years as patrolman with the Baytown Police Department. He then spent the following 5 years with the Chambers County Sheriff's Department, serving as a patrol duty K-9 officer and as a sergeant of the Chambers County Narcotics Trafficking Task Force. After his successful tenure with the county, Officer Rock joined the Pasadena Police Department in 1995 and is a proud graduate of the department's 45th Police Academy. During his tenure with the Pasadena Police Department, he has worked in the crime scene unit as a crime scene investigator, the Commercial Vehicle Enforcement Unit, the CERT team, and is currently assigned to the Evening Shift Patrol Division. Officer Rock is married to Regina Rock, his wonderful wife of 28 years, and they have 2 children, son Cameron and daughter Hope. Let me read the letter for the commendation of Outstanding Performance Award. Officer Rock, Sergeant Hibbs of the Patrol Division forwarded information to the Awards Committee in which he commended your exemplary action taken on June 23, 2018. On the afternoon, while off duty and on vacation, you just finished shopping at a local Walmart. While exiting the store, you observed a male subject carrying a woman's purse who appeared to be in a great hurry as he ran past you in the parking lot. As you took note of his suspicious behavior, you observed him quickly enter a sedan and other individuals. The sedan then sped north, squealing its tires as it exited the parking area. You then entered your marked patrol unit and pursued the suspects while advising dispatch of the situation. The suspect vehicle fled eastbound onto Fairmont Parkway and quickly made a U-turn, and additional units began to arrive in the area. The suspect vehicle entered the parking lot of an auto parts store where all 5 suspects abandoned the vehicle and fled on foot. You continue to observe the initial suspect, who was still in possession of the purse, dumped cash from the purse as he fled. Christian maintained pursuit of the suspect, and with the aid of an arriving officer, you took the suspect into custody. Additional officers arrived on the scene and were able to take the remainder of the suspects into custody. The victim in your case had just left a local bank, having withdrawn a large sum of money. Due to your quick actions with the aid of your fellow officers, all suspects were taken into custody. The stolen purse, including the cash, was returned to the victim. It was later determined that the suspect vehicle was stolen out of Houston and returned to its owner. On behalf of my staff and myself, I wish to commend you on your quick thinking and decisive actions, and to congratulate you for being the recipient of the Pasadena Police Department's Outstanding Performance Award. Step over here. Okay. There you go. I'm going to give you your pen here in just a minute. Just take a picture. Congratulations. All right. Here's your pen. Man, nice. And let's see, this is your letter. Yeah. Here's your letter for you. That's what I read. Okay. All right. You have any words to say?
I'd just like to thank my family for coming here, for their support, and I'd like to thank the command staff and the sergeants who recognized our our actions that we took. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, the next award, Community Impact Award. It's awarded to Officer Ivan Santillanes. Ivan Jacob Santillanes is a 10-year officer with the Pasadena Police Department. Ivan began his career on night shift patrol, where he spent 3 years and was also assigned to Bike Squad. Ivan has been part of the Community Service Division for the past 7 years, where he was part of the Community Impact Officer Program and a DARE instructor. Ivan has earned an Advanced Peace Officer Certificate, Police Instructor Certification, and is a Certified Crime Prevention Specialist. Ivan currently serves on the Crisis Negotiation Team. Before joining the Pasadena Police Department, Ivan served in the U.S. Army as a Cavalry Scout. Ivan was deployed to Iraq in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom and Operation Enduring Freedom. Ivan completed his enlistment of 4.5 years with the rank of sergeant. After the military, Ivan returned to Pasadena to pursue his goal of becoming a Pasadena police officer. Ivan is married to Mercedes Santillanes, and they have 2 children, Belen and Jacob. Let me read the letter. Community Impact Award. The Community Service Division was tasked to host quarterly events for the Spanish-speaking citizens of the city of Pasadena. The program, titled Unidos, is such a program offered by various police departments in the state of Texas. The beginning behind Unidos is to unite the Spanish-speaking community with its local police department to address law enforcement issues affecting the community. The first issue to address was the Senate Bill 4 and the misinformation surrounding the bill that was propose into the community. Officer Ivan Santillanes was tasked with the responsibility to put on the first Unidos program in the city of Pasadena. His initial task was to research other departments and their Unidos program. However, most, if not all, departments had the notion or concept of Unidos but had not yet presented their program to their public. Ivan's task loomed larger in that there was no example to follow and the additional burden of researching Senate Bill 4 to thoroughly understand its content and make a presentation in a second language, all to dispel the rumors and misinformation. Officer Santillanes' effort to put on a program that met with great success cannot be understated. He gave his fellow officers subtasks to accomplish, logistical tasks such as procuring refreshments, marketing, and setting up the venue. He created a PowerPoint presentation and hosted the program. His leadership skills and confidence grew tremendously as a result. Officer Santillanes did an outstanding job in introducing Unidos to the public, as well over 130 persons in attendance. The task of putting together an event of this magnitude, essentially from scratch, was an enormous undertaking, and by doing so reflects the great credit upon himself, his division, and the Pasadena Police Department. On behalf of my staff, myself, I wish to commend Officer Ivan Santillanes for being the recipient of the Pasadena Police Department's Community Impact Award. Sincerely, Al Espinoza, Chief of Police.
Congratulations, Officer, man. I appreciate it, too. You did a good job. Outstanding. Thank you.
Thank you.
You have any words to say?
Real quick,
You gotta say something.
thank you for everybody that helped with the program. Thank you to the citizens that support the Pasadena Police Department. And most of all, thank you to the officers that work here that make it easy for me to do my job and our division do our job. When we ask for anything, we're eagerly met and we're given whatever we need by the citizens because of the hard work that's been put forward before us. And officers that came before us and the officers that are here today that did a good job. And so just wanted to thank them and thank you for the recognition. God bless.
I know they were thanking me, but I want to thank them. They're the ones that are out here on the streets, taking the load and making sacrifices for our citizens and the police department. And I'm glad we see some of the families supporting their officer because we all need our family support to do this job. It's a very challenging job, and these guys have really shown the excellent work that a lot of our police officers already perform day in and day out. I want to thank them from the bottom of my heart. I know, and I didn't realize that we had so many military officers up here too. So I have that gratitude that y'all serve your country as well as our community. So I want to thank you for that. Thank you very much. And I think we ought to give you an extra round of applause for it. Thank you all. Listen, that concludes our ceremony. Congratulate the officers. We have some punch and cake to celebrate. And I want to thank the ladies for coordinating all that and getting the cake and hosting this for me. So I appreciate all their efforts also. So thank you all for coming, and this concludes our ceremony. Thank you very much.